Creating content types is a fundamental step in implementing effective SharePoint governance and information architecture. Content types are reusable collections of metadata columns, workflows, and settings that can apply consistency across document libraries and lists, ensuring the standardization of data and improved searchability. Now, there's two places that you can create content types: at the site level or in the admin center. This particular video is looking at content type created at a site level, which is the most common starting point for a team site. So we're looking at the first phase, and the first phase is actually to create the content type. We go to a particular SharePoint site. So I'm going to go to my human resources site, for example. I'll click the settings button, site information, view all site settings. Under the web designer gallery section, click site content types. There are a variety of content types already in here by default, but we're going to click create content type. We give the content type a name, a description. We can choose an existing category from this list, but to ensure that our particular content types are easily found and organized, I'm going to create a new category, and I'm going to call it HR documents. In the parent company, I've got choices here. And because I'm talking about documents, I'm going to choose document content types as my parent category. And for the content type, I'll choose document. I'll click create, and I've created a content type called employee contract, which is in the category HR documents. It has two columns, name and title. Now I'm going to add and configure some metadata columns. So I click this option here to add a site column, and I'll choose to create a new site column. I'll type the name, status. I'll add a description. I'll change the type to choice. I'll enter my choices, and I'll save. So I've created a metadata column. I might add another site column, create a new site column. I'll add a name and a description. I'll choose a column type and save. So I've created two metadata columns. Now let's add the content type to the document library. I'll go back to SharePoint. I'll go to human resources site. I want to create a new document library, a blank library. I'll add a name and a description and click create. While I'm in that document library, I'll click the settings button, go into library settings and more library settings. I'll go to advanced settings, and under content types, I'll say yes, allow the management of content types. I'll then scroll down and click OK. What I see underneath the heading content types is an option to add from an existing site content types. I'll choose the group HR documents, and there's my content type there. So I'll add that content type, and I'll click OK. And now I can see the employee contract content type has been added to the document content type. Now what I want to do is create a Word document that I'm going to use as a standard template for employee contracts. And here it is here. So I'm going to save and close this Word document template. It's just a normal document. In the settings, I'm going to click on the content type, employee contract, and I'll choose advanced settings. And I'll choose this option to upload a new template, and I'll choose the file. So I've chosen my employee contract file, and I'll just click OK. So we've created the content type, we've created the metadata columns, we've created the document template. Now how do we use this? I'm going back to SharePoint. I'm going back to my site, my SharePoint site, and I'm going to my employee contracts document library. I can add a column and show or hide columns. I can tick status and date accepted, the two metadata columns I created, and apply. I have this template here called employee contract. I would fill it in, I would save it, and it saves it in the correct document library. I'd close it, and here's my document here. Now the status has defaulted to no progress, and naturally we don't have a date accepted because it hasn't been accepted yet. But if I was to select this document and go into details, I can see I can change the status to under review and close. And if I was to take on another new employee, I go new, choose an employee contract, and I've created another employee contract using the template. If both employees accepted their contract today, I'd select all documents, go into details, change the status to accepted, and set the date to today, and save.